In this video, we're going to be talking about how partners can help you grow your business. Now, before we get started, if you could hit that like and subscribe button to be notified of future content, we would greatly appreciate it, as it really helps the channel. Now, today we're going to talk about how you can use partners to take your business to another level and to get more sales and continue to grow your business. Because this is something coaches and course creators face all the time. This is a problem that we have, is that we start out, we create our program, whatever it may be, and we market it to the people on our list and our audiences, and we get some initial sales, we get some good engagement, and we're off the ground, we got some customers coming through, and that's great. But after a while, we've promoted it several times to the same people, and you simply run out of people who are responding. People aren't responding anymore because the ones who are interested have already responded, and now everyone else is just, you're not getting any more juice out of this. You're not getting any more action from the group. So, you can either go and try and beat these people up with your offer, which no one really wants to do, because no one wants to really go out and be that person who's constantly jamming something down their throats. Or you do what most people do, is you just stop making the offer. You stop putting it out there because you know you're going to burn relationships. You know you're going to upset people and cause them to want to, stop listening to you because they don't want to hear about this anymore. They don't want it. It's not something that's relevant to them at this moment in time. Now, if you're, that leaves you with a problem, though, is how are you going to keep getting people to see your offer? How are you going to get traffic to your sales page and different things, and to your marketing funnel to get people to go through it to buy your products? And if you're not ready to run paid ads, if you're not really wanting to go down that journey and start sending traffic like that, using partners can be a great way for you to get the result that you're after. Now, I want you to think about it. There are other people out there on social media who have built audiences of people who are very attuned and very much in the world of the perfect type of client for you. That audience is really perfect for who you're trying to serve, the people you're trying to solve problems for and to help. That audience would be perfect for you to present your offer. Now, you can go to that person who is running that community, who has built the community, who's in charge of doing it all, and you can go to them and you can get them to agree to promote your offer. But there's some rules that you kind of have to follow to get that to happen. But if you do, what's going to happen is you'll be able to present your offer to their community, be able to put it out there, and you're going to be able to present this offer to an entirely new audience. There may be a little bit of crossover, but largely it's going to be all new people who are going to see your offer for the first time, and you can keep growing your business, and you can go to different groups and different partners, and you can build those relationships and make sales and get people to join your programs. And as a result of doing that, people will then keep coming in and buying your stuff, and you can keep building your business and keep generating income from what you've created. Now, to get that person, you may be saying, that's right, that's great, but how do I get that person who's running that community, that thought leader, that community leader, how do I get them to say yes? How do I get them to agree to promote me and to promote what I'm offering? Because they're not just going to let you walk in. They're not just going to let you walk in and just start doing whatever you want. They're going to want to vet you a little bit. They're going to want to know, are you the right person? Are you the right one to be bringing in? Is this somebody that we want to present and bring in? Now, there's a few things that you need to think about. There's really three main things. The first one is your reputation. Now, your reputation can be one of three things. You can have a bad reputation, whereas they know you, they've heard of you, they're familiar with you, and it's not good. They have a bad story on you, they have a bad memory of you, they have a bad experience with you, or whatever. In that case, it's going to be pretty tough to overcome that. It's going to be pretty tough to get past that. And in that case, you're probably better off going to a different community, going to a different place, because once you've burned your reputation and it's not good, it's very difficult for you to overcome that, because they're just not going to want to hear from you. They're not going to want to promote you to your community. The second option is if you have no reputation. In other words, this person just isn't familiar with you. They don't know you. They don't have a good or a bad feeling. They simply don't know you. Well, if that's the case, if that's what we're looking at here, the first thing you need to do before you ask them to promote you and to put your product out there is you need to spend some time building that relationship. You need to try and go out and figure out a way how you can develop a positive relationship with the person who's in this group. And that means by engaging with them, that means by commenting on their posts, that means possibly buying one of their products or programs, that means showing yourself as being a positive member of the community, showing yourself as being someone who's supportive and helpful, answering questions, doing good things, and making yourself known so the person who sees you says, hey, I like this person. This person's really good. They're really helpful. They're really positive. They're someone that we enjoy having around. When you have that type of reputation, now you have a good reputation and you're ready to move on, because it all starts there. You have to have that reputation built before you go any further and before you do anything else. Then once you have that reputation built, the next point, the next step in the journey is the value and relevance of what it is that you're offering. They're going to want to see once you now you're in good standing with them, they're going to say, well, what is it that you're offering? And that's when you can approach them with it. I have this great offer. I think it'd be perfect for your community. And they're going to want to know what it is. Is it relevant to my audience? Do I think this is a good thing that I'm offering them? Because they're putting their reputation on the line by backing you. They're throwing their support behind you. They're throwing their weight behind you to promote this thing. And in doing so, they're saying, yes, I'm throwing an endorsement behind this thing. So they want to know, is this a relevant product? Is this something that my audience is going to really want? And does it compete with anything else that I'm already doing? So if this is a product that already competes with another product or service that they're offering, they're going to immediately say no, because they're not bringing someone else in to take away sales from themselves. But if you have something that makes sense for the audience, that's relevant, that dovetails with the other things that they're already doing, but it isn't something that they're currently offering, and it's a good value, they're looking at going, hey, this is a really good value for your audience. They're going to get a lot of help. It's a valuable thing, and it's the value that the price that I'm charging has a lot more value than it does what it costs. So these are all really good things. If you can check those boxes correctly, then you have a much more likelihood of moving on. So then their next question is, how can I become an affiliate of this? Because they're not going to promote you unless you're going to give them a cut of the sale. That's just how this business works. If you want them to go out and actively promote you, you have to pay them for the sales. You have to pay them a commission for whatever is sold to their community of your programs. So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, if the other two boxes are checked in a good way, they're still wanting to get paid, because they're not going to do this work. They're not going to hop on and promote all this and put their reputation on the line unless there's something in it for them. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do an affiliate promotion. You can do a live training, like a live webinar or a recorded webinar, and say, hey, you can send all your people here. We'll register them. We'll do the training, and maybe you do the training together, and they introduce you and endorse you. You do your presentation, and then they are on at the end again to affirm you, and you do all that. You could go and be on their podcast, and they can talk about how great it is, and you could send them to a specific link that they would get credit for as an affiliate and get paid for anybody who goes to that link and buys your product. You could do a Facebook Live video with them where you go on and get in front of their audience and talk about the great things that you've created and how it can help them, help solve problems for their audience, and that Facebook Live can be used to promote it, and anything that is sold and brought through gets credited back to them as their affiliate commission. And they can also, you could just have them send out an email to their list. If they have a really big email list, you can ask them to send an email to their email list, supporting and promoting, and you can even help them write the copy, that what it is that you're offering and what it is that you've created, how great it is. And for a limited time, members of this community can get access to this, maybe with a special bonus or a special price or something like that, to give them an incentive to act now. Now, typically how this works is if you're creating this affiliate relationship, if you are selling a course or a passive income product, something that you've created and now you're just trying to sell it again and again and again, if you're creating a passive income product where you're doing that, typically the affiliate commissions are between 40 and 50%. That's usually, depending on the type of product it is, the pricing of it, and so forth, 40 to 50% is usually what the affiliate commission is for something like that. If it's a product that you actually provide a lot of service to, you're providing coaching services, you're providing, like funnel building services or website building services, so there's a lot of labor involved in providing the service, then again, depending on the pricing and all that, the affiliate commission is usually more 10 to 20%. That's usually more in line with what it is for that type of thing. So once you got all that in line, you go off, you do the promotion with this partner, and if you don't make any sales, it didn't cost you any money. So you don't have to take on any risk in this model. And that's why for those people who are just getting started out, after you've exhausted your own contacts and your own audiences, this is a great way to take the next step, because it doesn't put any risk on you spending money on ads without knowing if the results are going to be there. You can go out and you can do this partnership, and you only pay that person if you actually make a sale. So you go out, you do the promotion, and you get some sales in through that promotion. You make sure that they get past your refund window, and then you pay out your affiliate for any commissions that are owed due to the sales that have come through. And this is a great way to really promote your product to different audiences. It's a great way, without taking on financial risk of running ads and doing things like that, to be able to get more sales of your product, to be able to do these things using partners. So I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you are able to take this and use it to build your business and get more sales of what it is that you've created. And as always, I hope you have a great day, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.